this guy on a live stream. That's what I wanted to do. So, yeah, I'm just talking to the people tuning in later. Hello, what's up? You can see me in the reflection. Oh, is this a J4 face reveal? Is this a face reveal? No, I've revealed my face before. Every time my face is like in the reflection of a box, people are like, "Face? Is that a face reveal?" No, I've. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna chill until people show up. Yo, we got Random in here. What's up, dude? We got SBB. What's up? Lemon Lime, GoPro Cricket. What's up, guys? What's up? How we doing? How we doing? Can you open the Grimace egg next? Give me a second. Give me a second. What? Give me a second. I'll be back. I'll be back. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm fine. One of the cats just went crazy. Yo, I'm back. So I got out of my room in a frantic hurry, and one of the cats, like, made a run for it and knocked something over. And one of my family members was asking if I was okay. But it was the cat. Anyways, I have the Grimace egg. That's what I... That's what I went to do. Yeah, I went to grab the Grimace egg. Oh my god, yeah, I have it. I have it. My mom's been in videos too. She was in my April 1st video. She's like 3 years ago, I think. she was a great part in that. But yeah, I got a McDonald's Minecraft meal, and I got the Grimace egg. That's actually the one I wanted. I'm not gonna get my mom on a live stream. Oh my gosh, that is not gonna happen. My oldest white cat Jetfire is more calm and he doesn't go crazy. That's good. That's good. Yeah, we've got a few cats, and one of them just absolutely hates absolutely hates when anybody does anything ever. Yeah, she needs her screwdriver. That's what she needs. She needs the screwdriver. All right. All right. I'll wait just a little bit more, just a little bit longer until I open this. Wait for maybe a few more people to come in. But in the meantime, check it out. I got the new Rex. I got the new Black Series Rex. I actually filmed a review of this. It might be a little bit until I post it because it's actually a pretty special video. I got a new camera. I'm not using it for this live stream, but I got a new camera, and my review of this Rex was testing the camera. But I don't want to put that video out and then like have the next few videos still be the old crappy camera. So that's my mindset there. But yeah, this Rex is awesome. The fact that it took 12 years into the Black Series for us to get the poster boy of the Clone Troopers in his original look is ridiculous, if you ask me. How many just normal Phase 1s do we get before this? It's ridiculous. I'm not a big Crow fan, but Crow's cool. That's the old one with Bruce Lee's son, not Pat Lee. He was a comic artist. What was the name of Bruce Lee's son who played the Crow? I'm totally blanking, but I do want to watch that movie eventually. I do want to watch it. What are suggestions to prevent staining on action figures? Man, I don't know. I know some of those old wrestling men get some staining because of the cloth. I have no idea. Is it weird I like Commander Wolf a lot? No, it's not weird. Wolf was my very first video, dude. Reviewing the old Commander Wolf. And actually, my brother suggested when I get the Hot Toys Commander Wolf that's coming out, my brother suggested I remake my first video with the Hot Toys one. Brandon Lee, yeah, that's right, Brandon Lee. Just like the simulations. Yeah, this Rex is cool. Check out his head sculpt. Check that out. Check that out. It's kind of creepy how real it looks. Honestly, like, they're getting way too good with these faces. They're getting way too good. Yeah, this Rex rocks. He's really cool. We have 88 people watching. I think now is a great time to open up MEGATRONUS because that's the whole purpose of this video. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do an old versus new on him, since I've already done a whole dedicated video to the old titanium. I don't know if I'd want to retread it, but I wanted to open this guy. I'm very hyped for him. I was able to get him on a bit of a discount at Target. Unfortunately, not with a 30% off. That would have been great. But I did get like $10 off, and then the 5% because I have a red card. All right, let's get him open. Let's get him open. He is really cool. Annoyingly, I actually have already owned 2 of this guy because when I found it at Target with a bit of a discount, I was like, oh, let me go cancel my Amazon pre-order, and it wouldn't let me cancel it. So I got a second one, and I had to return it because I don't do dupes. In Australia, his 250, dude. Man, toy prices are going to get really bad. They're going to get really bad. I do want to shout out Ultra Carter Zilla because I made a mistake in my last live stream. He asked if he could make what I thought he asked if he could make a WWE custom for me, but no, he's actually making a custom action figure of me. And that's going to be really wild, but I can't wait. I'm very excited for that, Ultra Carter Zilla. Thank you very much. Is your real name John Clone? Yeah, that's my real name. I'm John Clone. We have 102 people watching this. Oh my gosh. Welcome, everyone. Just open it. Okay, Mark, just open it. I'm just going to open it. I'm a little bit of a rambler, so you'll have to forgive me. Oh my gosh, stuff is coming out everywhere. All right, so we have flame effects. We have whatever this thing is supposed to be. This is my... Oh, it's like a little missile rack. Okay. This is my absolute first experience with this guy. I have not opened him. I haven't watched any reviews. I'm going in blind. I'm going in blind, guys. It looks very hype, though. I am very excited for this. I remember when it got revealed, my brother sent me... I was at work during, like, whatever live stream this was revealed in. My brother was like, did you see the new TF reveals? They have, like a black Optimus Prime with, like, flames on him. He didn't know this was the Fallen's, like, comic book design. He thought it was, like, some weird Optimus variant. So one thing I can immediately say is, like, this is worth the leader class price. Oh my gosh, this is a chonk. This is a hefty chonk. Very, very hyped for this. Yeah, this is incredible. Because I feel like some leaders just aren't worth it, man. Like, some just aren't. But this one, this feels it. I'm feeling the money here. Alright, let's get this big old cannon out. I don't want to snip this, because I just don't feel like it. Alright, he is open. He has been released. How did you get him? I found him at Target, and I bought him with my money. That's how I got him. Why is he so big? Because he's MEGATRONUS, dude. He is the Fallen. He is a big boy. Certified big boy. Aiden, you're going to get that room update. Don't worry. It's going to happen. You got Generation Scourge off eBay? That's awesome. I love Generation Scourge. All right. Here is MEGATRONUS. Oh, heck yeah. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of curious to see if they would ever make a figure of, like, the crummy, what was it, Combiner Wars MEGATRONUS? Like the Machinima show? Wasn't that, like, the Combiner Wars show? Or, like, Titan's Return or whatever. They brought MEGATRONUS into that. But this is the best design for MEGATRONUS, if you ask me. This is by far the best design. His, like, old, was this Dreamwave? Isn't this a Dreamwave design? Alright, let's arm him up. We gotta get all these accessories on him, because he has a lot of accessories. I just opened him! I'll transform him in a little bit. I literally just opened him. Here, let's get this little missile rack on here. He is original Decepticon. I mean, pretty much, yeah. A size comparison? Yeah, I can get a size comparison. I keep this guy right by the desk for size comparisons. Here it is with Commander Optimus. So, yeah. I definitely, I'm feeling the difference there. That's for sure. They actually look really cool together. You know, they look really cool together. And then I guess for like a deluxe, his face looks like the smoker from Minecraft. It does. It does. Chicken jockey. Anyways. Do I have a deluxe on hand? I have a really old deluxe that I doubt any of you have. Oh, I'm just dropping stuff. Just like the cats, I'm dropping stuff. Who here has an Energon Sharkticon? Who here has an Energon Deluxe Sharkticon? I doubt any of you do. You consider Transformers to be super robots? Depends on the iteration. Definitely depends on the iteration. Like a lot of the Japanese ones, oh yeah, 100%. Animated, I feel like in Transformers Animated, they're very like super robot-y. Cybertron, like definitely with those transformations and everything, they're very super robot. But then you have something like Prime, Transformers Prime, they're pretty grounded. Definitely depends on the iteration. I'm thinking about getting an 8-inch Tyrant from Resident Evil. That sounds cool. The Tyrant's cool. I'm not a Resident Evil fan, but it's cool. Yo, we got a super chat from Scathing Heart. Thank you very much, 199. I don't know if I want to say that. Are you familiar with the term? I don't want to say that. I feel like I'm getting trapped. Size comparisons to Steve. I would have to grab Steve again, and it would scare the cats again, and it would startle my mom again, and she would make an audio cameo again. Here, let's finish arming up Megatronus, because I really want to see how he looks. So he has an axe, and my axe. This looks cool. This looks pretty cool. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Articulation check. Articulation check. I haven't really moved him much yet. He's got a ball joint at the head. Very nice and wibbly wobbly. Better than the Studio Series Optimus. He's got like this really nice like butterfly at the shoulder, I'm noticing. I don't know how much his chest needs to be tabbed in, though, because I'm noticing it's kind of like coming untabbed when I use this joint. But he's got like a butterfly forward, and he's got like a butterfly back. That's insane. Shoulders move. Seems like these little things get out of the way. Bicep. Pretty nice elbow. Does he have fingers? He's got fingers! He's got fingers. I do have Soulless as well. I've not opened her yet. But she looks really cool. Dude, I was about to say, does he have an ab crunch? But no, I don't think he does. I think it's just like the hinge for whatever this is all going to do. Yeah, that's a lot. I'm definitely noticing a bit of an issue with his chest not staying put together. Like, I feel like it's just coming undone a little too easily. Like, do you see that? Like, it's literally working itself undone. If you look really close, like it's actually working itself out. These little things move. Leg moves. Actually, it's a really genius, like, positioning. Like, if you build a Gunpla, you understand. It has, like, a really nice positioning of the joint, where it's actually offset from the hip. So that allows for more forward range. Looks like knee and thigh swivel. Pretty decent little knee joint. Oh, and his ankles are nice. He's actually got some forward and back and tilt. Dang, look at that. He's got some hollow feet, though. But I guess that's to support the treads going through him. Yeah, he is very, very articulated. Dang, that's nice. Megatronus. Dude, he's just so cool. He's Megatronus, man. So he has this massive fusion cannon, and I feel like it would be an actual crime to not give him the massive fusion cannon. Because he is Megatronus, after all. Like, he should have a bit of design relation to Megatron. They should have some sort of, forget the term. Random, what are you saying please, sire, to? I'm not sure what you're asking. Lord JCC, can you show Megatronus with Legacy Bludgeon? Since that's who I used to make my custom Megatronus. Yeah, where's he at? Where's my bludgeon at? Where's he at? I have wires on my floor I need to move. Gotta move this old charging cable I don't need anymore. I almost ran over it with my chair. That's not good. Dude, my room is such a mess right now. It's so bad. Bludgeon. Come on. I had to take a careful moment to get him off the shelf. A careful moment. Should I grab my old MEGATRONUS while I'm at it? I think I should. Come on. Come on, MEGATRONUS. Come on. There we go. I got him. All right. Thank you for bearing with me. I am back with 2 toys to compare. So here he is with Bludgeon. You can see he just killed Bludgeon because he's MEGATRONUS. Yeah, that looks sick. That looks absolutely sick. Remember when toys were really cool with good articulation and cool sound effects? Toys are still really cool, but I really miss the sound effects. Like, I wish this was an old school leader class where, like, you would press his chest and he would just be like, "The fallen shall rise again," and, like, all of this stuff would light up. I miss that era. Like, that would be so cool. Do you have Black Series Phase 1 Rex? Yeah, I showed him off right at the beginning of the stream. Oop! I just got him. He's really cool. I don't have Cody yet. I don't have the new Cody. I have looked. So I've checked 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 Walmarts. I'm going to check a 6th tomorrow. Out of those 5 Walmarts, I've checked 3 of them twice, and I've not seen any of the Black Series Cody. It's breaking my heart. It's killing me. You want an oversized KO of MEGATRONUS? Dude, that'd be sick. I don't know if they're going to do that. I've not already transformed him, no. I just opened him up. I haven't even gotten all the accessories on him yet. Here he is with the old titanium one. Little old versus new action. I do have the old titanium. So we can see, yeah, quite the difference. I still love this one. I'm still going to keep him, but he's going to go on, like, my retired shelf. He is definitely not going to be my main MEGATRONUS anymore. Yeah, this is an old titanium figure, so actually feeling these guys, he is heavier than he is. This guy felt heavy until I brought this guy back out. Do you think a stealth mode 86B would be a good idea? Dude, that would rock. It'd be really cool. Nah, you don't have to worry about getting me a Cody. I have a pre-order for like 4 of them on Walmart.com. I'm just eager and impatient. What is this? What is this? I'm looking on the box to, like, see if it will indicate anything. Does it go? Oh, I see. Oh, that's so cool. It's on a hinge, and it's an even further homage to G1 Megatron. It's like it's here. I want to put it here. I think that looked better. It's basically the gun barrel. Oh, that's sick. Oh, I love that. Oh, he's such a cutie little betrayer. He angry that he killed Soulish. Oh, I'm so angry. I'm an angry transformer. Okay, anyways. We still have his melee weapons. So this right here and a sword. Wonder, can we combine them? No way. No way. No way. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, dude. How should we do that? I think we should have this be, like, on the bottom. Yeah. And then the sword on the top. That looks sick. That is sick. I like that a lot. That is what makes my soul happy. Oh, yeah, I figured you could, like, plug stuff into there. Figured you could. I wonder how this looks in the canon. Wonder how this looks. Yeah, that looks nice. That definitely looks nice. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah, loving that. Oh my gosh, my brother is literally calling. Dude, I can't pick up the phone. I'm doing a live stream. Oh my gosh. My whole family's trying to bust into this. I swear, my whole family's trying to. Anyways, he has flames. They actually gave him flames. That is awesome. I'm looking to see where we can put them. Oh, okay, so these ones can go up here. These small ones. Oh, dude. Oh, it's so cool. And then these ones can plug into the sides of the shoulders. I mean, I'm 100% displaying him with the flames. It's Megatronus. He's got to have the flames. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. This is, I think, the coolest leader class that they have done in a hot minute. I want this on his back. All right, so there he is, all geared up. Oh, man. Oh, dude, I saw someone commenting about Mythics. Do you like the Mythic Legions figures? I've reviewed quite a few. If you want to just look up JCC 2224 Mythic Legions, I've reviewed like 3 of them, I think. I really like them. Isn't this IDW Megatronus? Yeah, but it's, in my opinion, the definitive iteration of Megatronus, because look at him. He is amazing. Now, granted, I do really like the Transformers 1 Megatronus, where he looks a lot like Tarn. I like that a lot. Do you have any of the Studio Series combiners for Devastator? Yeah, I've got the 2 that have come out so far. Scrapper and Bone Crusher. I really love Scrapper. The Bone Crusher, I like it, but it's odd looking. He looks tubby. He looks very tubby. The only Age of the Primes figures I have are Solus, Prime, Armada, Red Alert, and Slingshot. I think I have everything that's been put out so far. I think I'm all caught up with 2025 Transformers right now. Did you watch the Minecraft movie? I have not, but Chicken Jockey. I can't believe the whole Chicken Jockey thing. But my favorite is definitely Release! We did it, yay, we killed Solus. We shot Solus, and now she's dead. Oh my gosh, you're referencing Dora? Like, Megatronus is seriously like a Dora fan? Is that what you're going on about? When will McFarlane reveal the Superman toys? Bro, they're always revealing Superman toys. What I'm thinking what I'm going to do with Megatronus, like video-wise, I was thinking about doing a video of him, Prima, and Solus all together. Like, just reviewing, like, the 3 primes that have been put out so far. That's what I was thinking. What's your favorite figure of the year so far? I'm not even joking. I think it's this Megatronus. I'm not even joking. I think this is, at least Transformer-wise, I think this is my favorite of the year. I think it is. I haven't even transformed him yet. I just love him so much. He is like so, like, see, this is a Voyager class, right? That's a Voyager class. This is a leader class. This is the difference. This is the difference we should be seeing. Tons of accessories, tons of paint, tons of, like, heft. And I can see it's got a pretty decent, like, involved engineering as well. There's just some leader classes that just aren't worth it, man. There's, like, they're just not. Cough, cough, Scourge. Also, did you get Blocky, Soundwave, and Shockwave from TF1? I did not. I have not. I reached out to my Blockies rep, and I'm like, yo, is this happening? And I haven't heard back yet. I would love it if it happened. I would love to talk about those. But I don't get everything from Blockies. I think what they do, they kind of, like, spread the love. So, like, some content creators get some things, some get other things. You know, the last things I got were the Classic Class B and Starscream. What's the name of the Transformer right there? This is Megatronus, aka the Fallen. If you're just familiar with the Michael Bay movies, this is like the classic version of the Fallen character. Please, can I get Blocky's Megatron? Yeah, you can buy one. Size comparison. I've been doing a lot of size comparisons. Here is again with Bludgeon. Oh, they're sword fighting. Yeah, you can see that. Here he is next to Black Series Captain Rex. Whoa, that's impressive. And then, I did it before, but I'll do it again, since I'm sure there's a lot of new people watching. Commander Class Optimus, who I'm notoriously not the biggest fan of. But it's still a cool figure. I still like it. I'm just not too big on it. So, here, let me catch up with chat. If I ever, like, if I miss a comment you really, really want me to read, or really want me to, like, answer your question, don't feel bad if you have to, like, send it a few times in the chat. Like, if anyone says, "Stop spamming," like, if you're just repeating it over and over and over and over again, yeah, it's spamming. But if you just, like, send the same question every once in a while, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. All right. So I kind of want to just play with him a little bit more before I transform him. What's your favorite Transformers transformation? Probably Revenge of the Fallen Leader Prime. I love that transformation. A lot of people say it's really hard. I say it's a skill issue. You should compare him to Steve. I'm not gonna run and grab my Steve. I'm not. I should. I should have when I grabbed the Grimace egg. I'm so happy I got the Grimace egg. That's the best one. But nah, I'm not gonna do that. So I love this, like, butterfly joint he's got going on. I'm sure it's mostly like for transformation, but it just seems like very efficient for articulation. Like, it just seems really efficient. Like, this guy has no right to pose as well as he does. He is so cool. Yeah, he's got butterflies. Do you have Bumblebee? Yeah, I've got Bumblebee. I've got a whole shelf of Bumblebees. What's your least favorite Studio Series figure? The RC Sisters, by far. I hate that set. Hate it, hate it, hate it. So bad. He has purple and orange, so maybe he's cosplaying as Emo Dora. That is that is a valid observation. Oh man, this MEGATRONUS. I have to recommend this, dude. I have to. Like, he feels great. He looks great. I didn't expect to love him as much as I do, but I already knew I was going to love him. And see, look, he's got real flame parts when the original Titanium just has, like, flames painted on his massive kibble. So, that's on Playmates Toys as an option for getting a Star Wars license. Blech. Playmates they've never impressed me, shall we say. The only thing they impress me with is how they're able to just, like, produce basic action figures that seem to be very, like, successful and marketable. But when it comes to, like, quality products, I don't think they've ever put out, like, a collector level toy that has been good. I don't think they ever have. They would be terrible for Star Wars. They would be terrible. I hope a third party adds some more fire effects. I mean, I'm sure there will be. I don't do third-party add-ons. I've rarely ever gotten a third-party add-on for a figure. Like, I don't think this guy would ever really needs it. But, oh man, he is nice. The treads just keep falling apart. I haven't transformed him yet. Maybe we should work on that. Maybe we should. I'm assuming I'm going to have to take off all the flames and everything for the tank mode. I'm going to assume that. I'm looking at the picture of the tank mode on the box to kind of get a bit of a feel for how this is going to go down. Just a little bit of a feel ski. Okay. Okay. I think we're going to do it. Will you watch a Minecraft movie? I'm sure I will eventually, but I am not worried about going to a movie theater to go see it unless someone drags me to the theater. Let's get down to transformation, shall we? Yeah, why am I blanking? No, I'm not Emgo. I'm Chris Chan, as he copies Emgo in his Transformers reviews. His light-powered quick light reviews. Oh boy. Okay. Transformation is very similar to War for Cybertron Siege Megatron. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, so the first thing I noticed when looking at the box, because I don't like looking at the instructions. If you thought I would look at the instructions, think again, buddy. Old pal, old friend of mine. Think again. I don't be looking at them boxes. I just be figuring this out. Because I'm a man. That's what men do. Men don't look at no instructions. So, there we go. I was thinking, how does the hand do the hand thing? Do we have to put the hand in the hand thing, like right there, like there? Or do we have to move it a different way? See, this is a live stream, so I can just figure it out as I go. Yeah, I raw dog it. That's the term you can use if you want. if you nasty. I think it's more fun this way. Like, I've never enjoyed just looking at the instruction sheet. It bores me. It does not excite me for the toy. It doesn't, like... It's just so lame to me. Like, I hate doing it. I don't like looking at the instructions. Okay. Because to me, Transformers are 3 toys in one. They're an action figure, they're whatever their alt mode is, and they're a puzzle. That's how I see it. Oh my gosh, this guy's just breaking apart into a million pieces. This is definitely a lot. It's cool, though. It's cool. See, some people look at this and just get so overwhelmed. But see, to me, like, I've transformed so many of these things at this point. It all just kind of fits into place for me. That's how it usually goes. Whoa, that, like, does a hinge me do? And then a down me do? Okay. Where do the head go, though? Dude, even this transformation is very leader class worthy. Like, there's a lot going on here. What do the head do? Does the head hide away? I know it's got to move somehow. Got to move somehow. We shall discover together. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I got it. Maybe. I'm making some kind of progress. I think that's it, but we're going to rotate the head so it's more hidden. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. That's pretty much the front of the tank done, from what I'm seeing. I don't know if those are supposed to go there. Okay. So then we have the legs. Okay, I see the similarity to Megatron. I'm starting to see that similarity. But we have to get... Dude, this figure's awesome. This is so cool. So I'm going to assume that goes down like that. Do you hear one of my cats murping in the hallway? He's a murper. That's just how he operates. Okay. So I like looking at the box as my reference. I'm going to put it here so I can just look at it. Okay. I need a leader-sized boy in my collection. Do leader class figures, like modern ones that are substantial, are great. But I'm the biggest fan of, like, old school leader class. That's my fave. Okay. So it seems like... Oh, okay, so the shoulder pads don't go as I expected. So it seems this needs to rotate. Yeah, there we go. That needs to rotate as this tank turret rotates, because of course it does, because this figure is awesome. But the arms are gonna go in an orientation that differs from what is expected. Don't worry, I'll get this. I'll get this. I'm a pro. It just takes some time, you know? Sometimes it just takes a little bit of time. This is really cool, though. Okay. I don't want to ask for help yet, because I know I'll get this. I know I'll figure it out. See, I'm always looking around for hinges and everything, seeing what moves. Okay, I'm seeing these hinges in here. So I think this is what's similar to Megatron, right? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Do these just fold on the side? I feel like these need to be on the inside. Yeah, I think we need to do a whole waist rotation. Yeah, that seems right. That feels right. Seems right, feels right, is right. I think. I suspect. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, so we do need that up. And then this is kind of tight, but we can get that moved. Dude, check it out. I'm getting it. I'm figuring it out. I think. There comes the doubt. The doubt when things aren't lining up. Come on, leg. I know you can do it. So I guess the legs just straighten like that. And I kind of figured those would have done a little bit more. I'm not even seeing like how they connect to each other. Is that all the legs do? I am very close. Yeah, I know when this guy was first revealed, a lot of people were worried that this was a retool or something. And I looked at it and I'm like, nah, that ain't a retool. You're just tripping. You're just tripping. See, one funny thing, like, I'm friends with a lot of other YouTubers, like other Transformers reviewers and everything. But I don't watch their videos because I like experiencing the toy, like, firsthand on my own. And I don't like others' opinions tainting my own opinion. That's why I have, shall we say, unique opinions on some things. All right. So I think the legs are pretty much done. I just have to figure out the arms, and I feel like this shouldn't be as hard as it is. Because I see, like, the arm needs to be configured like this. But where's the hinge? If this is supposed to be... See, this is supposed to... Oh, this is so confusing. Is this a mirror image? Is that what's throwing me off? Is this a mirror image? Guys, let me know. Is that a mirror image? I feel like it might be. It's giving me that vibe. It's giving me mirror image vibe. Dude, it's got to be a mirror image. Okay, so then this we want pointed down. Yeah, it's got to be. Not a mirror image. Well, how the... Because I'm like getting the tank turret made. Oh, what's this? Oh, okay. So this thing comes down, and that's what these are going to tab into. Okay. I had a feeling that those just weren't going to float there. I had a feeling. All right. So that's more secure now. It's way more secure. But now we just have the tank turret. How is that not a mirror image? But like looking at how the shoulders are configured, how could this shoulder right here be that shoulder with the missile rack? Like, it's just not possible. Like, that's not right. See? Like, that's that shoulder right there. That's that exact shoulder. Because I'm referring to, like, the little missile racks and everything. That's what I'm referring to. Dude, it's got to be flipped. It's got to be a flipped image. Dude, a lot of the old Netflix figures yellow. It's so sad. My Netflix Soundwave is, like, tragic how yellowed it is. It is tragic. Okay, so then this... Why does this look like it does more? I see like a pin in there. Whoa, okay. It does do more. It extends. That's sick. Okay, it is a flipped image. Thank you. I needed verification on that. I needed what's the word? Validation. Because I was about to crash out, as the kiddos say. Okay. That's cool. That's really cool. Can this whole thing just raise up? Yeah, whole thing raises up. And then where did the thing go? Yeah, Hasbro product photography does strike again. I'm happy I figured that out, because that would have thrown me off big time. Alright, so here is the tank. I transformed him. He is transformed. You want to know what molds I used to for each of my custom primes? Yeah, you can. I'd love to see that. Where did you get your copy? I got it at Target. But then my Amazon pre-order came in because they wouldn't cancel my pre-order. So I had to return my pre-order. So one thing I'm curious about, can we still have flames in the tank mode? Because I would like to have flames in the tank mode. Maybe we can put them on the arms. Yeah, we can put them on the arms this way. That still looks really cool. And then now, these little ones. There's not really any like things sticking off, because it does have a male and female port. Maybe they can just stick up here again. That doesn't look bad. And I feel like it'd make more sense if they're like sticking off the back. That'd look cool. Here, I'll just put them up here. It's the only place I'm really seeing. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And then this, I know, can just store on the side. It's gummy for safety concerns. Is the barrel of the tank compatible with siege effects? Oh, I'm sure, yeah. It looks like it. And then this, we can just tab. It can be like a little battering ram on the side. Then even the sword, I reckon we could tab on the other side. That can be a killer blade. You got a sweet blade. Alright. MEGATRONUS has been opened. He has been transformed. He has been articulated. He is sweet. MEGATRONUS is incredible. This figure is honestly as close to perfect as modern Transformers get. Hasbro, they brought the heat with this one. No pun intended. They brought the heat. This mold would not work for an 86 Megatron. This mold would work great for just like a Megatron. I'd love to see it reused for just like a different interpretation. But it wouldn't work for 86. Bro, they called the Minecraft movie Iron Sword a sweet blade. I mean, yeah, it's a sweet blade. I really want that figure, but Amazon canceled my order twice. This one? Amazon canceled your order, and they wouldn't cancel mine, and they sent it to me? That's wild. Favorite Fallen design? This one. But then after this, probably Transformers 1. I love the Tarn look to him. That's interesting. So, like, this hinge for the fusion cannon can like come undone. So if you want to like tilt the turret up, you want to like tilt the arms up with it. I mean, it's so nice too. They even engineered the turret to move. Like they did not have to do that, but they did. I would say I feel like the arms should connect to the fusion cannon just a little bit more. I feel like it's just missing one more point of connection. All right. How much is the Fallen Megatronus? This guy? Yeah, he's a $55 leader class. And I think he is well worth every single penny. Like, he is such a good toy. Studio Series TF1 Megs is tiny compared to this one. My Megatron's not really very accessible right now, so I'm not going to compare him with that. But I do want to get him back in his bot mode, because I want to. Just because I want to. Alright. So, Hopefully I have this transformation down enough. Oh, wow. I think that's the same cat that caused the fuss earlier. I don't know if you heard that. Straight up went with a full-on meow. Is it the Requiem Blaster? I don't know. I don't read comics. It's probably the Requiem Blaster. I just called it Fusion Cannon because it looks like Megatron's Fusion Cannon. I do want to read some of the old IDW Transformers comics, but I kind of don't know where to start. It's a little intimidating because I have been getting more into comics recently, and I do think it would be cool to read IDW. I'm not caught up with the Skybound Transformers comics, but I've read quite a few of it. Quite a bit. That's proper English. But again, I'm not caught up. Okay. Dang, this guy has a lot going on. I'm trying to get him back in the bot mode, and there's just a lot of moving parts. A lot of moving parts. I forget how all this went. How did all this go? I know this goes on his back. That ends up being the backpack. We need to rotate the waist. Does this make a motion that I just don't remember? It has to. Oh, I remember. I remember what happens. These pieces go in there. There we go. I folded them up too soon. There we go. Dang, this transformation is something else. Do we need to put the tank turret back? No, that's positioned proper. Okay, that's good. Alright, then get the chest panels squeezed in. Again, still not squeezing in perfect. It's probably my only complaint with this guy, is that this chest panel... I mean, it does squeeze in. I wish it tabbed in instead of squeezing in. We just gotta squeeze it good, and it'll go. It'll go. I won't make you type all the molds again, Random. I'll scroll up. I'll scroll up for that. Sorry, Megatronus is Micronus is G1 Rumble. That's a good choice. Malgamus is TR Megs with pretty heavy mods. Nexus is Blitzwing. Alchemist is Magnificus. I love Magnificus. Quintus is Iguanus. Vector is Gamer Starscream. Sentinel is Power of the Prime's Inferno. Sentinel for Power of the Prime's Inferno is really good. That's a really good one. Was that all of them? Here, I'm scrolling up a little bit more just to be sure. Okay, so Prima is Jaxus. Solus is Legacy RC. Megatronus is Bludgeon. That's a good one. Nova Prime is Siege Prime with custom wings. Liege is Needle Nose. Alpha Trion is Leo Convoy. Those are cool, dude. Those are definitely cool picks. Can you do your Prime voice? Maybe I might. I might do that. I might do that. My annoying with Skybound Comics is they're trying to force G.I. Joe too much. Yeah, I mean, I know G.I. Joe Transformers collab isn't for everybody, but I don't mind it. I'm okay with G.I. Joe being in the same universe as Transformers, but again, I fully understand that not a lot of Transformers fans are, because I do fully accept that G.I. Joe is the inferior franchise. Like, when it comes to the success, when it comes to the merchandise, the popularity, like, pretty much everybody in a G.I. Joe are, like, 40-year-olds or people like myself and my brother who just so happened to grow up with it and, like, stuck with it. But I'm not even, like, super into it. Hell, even my brother isn't super into it, but he, like, collects Classified and everything. Alright, so the Requiem Blaster, not a Fusion Cannon. Get that back on his arm. Then I really do love this on his shoulder. Like, that just gives the synergy. That's the word. That's the word I was looking for earlier. It has design synergy. Okay, and then we need to get the flame back on the shoulder. Sorry, I'm just not talking all the time. I'm just in the zone with this guy. I just be in the zone. Alright, and then little flames on top that I love. Alright, there he is once again. One of the best figures Hasbro has put out in a long time. I love the Tarn mold. I love the Tarn mold. But this guy, ooh, This is something else. I think Legacy Quake is okay. Jesus. Oh my gosh. Super loud motorcycle guy. That is not okay. Did not appreciate that. What do you think of the upcoming 4th Masterpiece Prime? It looks good. I don't know if I need it. I have the other 3. Out of the 3 I have MP01, 11, and 44. Or not 11, 10. MP10 is my favorite out of those 3. That sound was a very loud motorcycle passing by. That's what that was. It was RC. Which Prime other than Megatronus are you most excited to get? Onyx! Dude, the Onyx figure looks sick. Oh my gosh. Cannot wait for that. I'm also excited for the Combiner one, whose name I am blanking on right now because I've been live streaming for almost an hour. Who's your favorite Transformers character? Soundwave. Yeah, Onyx, like, dude, the Centaur mode? That looks insane. It just looks so cool. And it's so new, too. It's so new. Dude, on a complete tangent, did you see SH Figure Arts will do JoJo? Oh, wow. I did not see that. That's hype. That's hype, because I like the Medicos ones, but I think Figure Arts would do a lot better. And they'd be a lot more accessible as well. Does your mom still collect little people? Dude, that is a super obscure question. Yes and no. She has like a little collection of like the Toy Story little people. Honestly, one of her biggest collections, like, she enjoys having like random little leftovers for my brother and I. So every once in a while, like, say a bit ago, I got a Sonic the Hedgehog set from Jax, and there's like a leftover Sonic. And my mom was like, oh, can I have that? That'd be really cute on my shelf. She has like a little shelf of just all these random toys that she just gets for my brother and I. It's really cute. But no, she doesn't buy little people. She doesn't do that. I am excited for 86 Soundwave, for sure. I'm definitely game for like a more G1 tune accurate Soundwave. Can I tag you in the description for their showcase? Yeah, of course you can. Of course. Did you get Age of the Prime's Wasp? I did. I did get Wasp. Yeah, Onyx feels like an old school leader class. Honestly, this kind of feels like an old school leader class. I mean, just a little bit smaller, but like this is the first time in a long time I have felt like a modern leader class has felt worth it. This is full on worth it, dude. This is a $55 figure. Like, hands down. It is so good. I love him. I absolutely love Megatronus. I've seen Authentics Mirage, but I haven't seen Authentics Mirage. I've been hunting my Family Dollars and Dollar Generals if I find it, but I've not found it. Yeah, I've seen the throwing of the popcorn with Chuck and Jockey, and it's ridiculous. Like, it's kind of funny, but also like it's so inconsiderate to the movie theater staff. I'm probably get it soon whenever I've held it. It feels like a masterpiece. I don't know if I wouldn't say this feels like a masterpiece. Like, I've handled masterpiece figures. This still feels like a retail figure, but it feels like top of the tier retail. Masterpiece, like, you gotta have them ratchet joints, you gotta have that little bit of metal in there, maybe some chrome. Like, you gotta have that with Masterpiece. I like the concept of the 13 primes, but I hate whenever they try to shoehorn Optimus into... I don't know, I feel like Optimus being the 13th in some weird way is kind of cool. But, like, if it's the 13 original primes, then, like, who would have that 13th been? I think Transformers 1 just filled it in with, like, Zeta Prime, because I don't think Zeta's an original 13. They just threw Zeta in there as the 13th, if I'm not mistaken. But, like, I just don't know how Optimus would fit into that. Like, he would have had to have, like, an ancestor that, like, I don't know. It makes sense, but also it doesn't. Like, Optimus being, like, the missing piece to, like, fully unlock the Matrix, to, like, complete, the whatever. Like, yeah, that's fine. Optimus is the GOAT. I'm fine with that. But, I don't know, like, one question I have, like, I haven't read the comics. I don't know where Nova Prime fits into the Prime lineage, but Nova Prime is really cool. Which have been your worst Transformers experience? The little RC sisters from Studio Series. I hate them. Transformers Prime Arachnid. Terrible. Are you getting Age of the Primes Rescue Bots Heatwave? Absolutely. I'm very hyped for that. I just realized Optimus and AoE is Grimlock Jockey. I'm Grimlock Jockey. Water bucket, release! Thank you for tuning in, Random. Thank you very much. Yeah, I hope... You think Devastation Prime is abysmal? Bro. Man, a lot of Transformers fans, they don't know how good they have it. You don't know how good you have it. Man, Devastation Prime is not abysmal. Whatever Transformers YouTuber is saying this is the worst thing ever, don't listen to them. It's perfectly fine. It's a perfectly fine Deluxe Optimus Prime. It's not abysmal. Like, get real, bro. It's not abysmal. Look at the original classics of Deluxe Optimus. That's getting into bad territory. Yeah, there is an authentic Mirage. Yeah, I've owned Bionicle sets. I'm not big on Bionicle. Like, I love robots. I love Transformers and Gundam and Pacific Rim Jaegers, but I'm not into Megazords. I'm not into the Ava units. I'm not into Bionicles. Like, there's some that I totally vibe with 1,000,000%. Like, Transformers and Gundam are my big two. Like, love Transformers, love mobile suits. But, like, Megazords, just not feeling it. And some super robots from Japan I love. Like, Mazinger, that one's sick. I don't think I have it, like, super accessible, but I just got, like, the Bandai kit of the Scope Dog. That one's really cool. From, like, Dogram, I think. Like, some robots I like, but, man, not all of them. Not all of them. Favorite Transformers humans, the ones from Prime are fantastic. I actually really like Sam Witwicky. I think he's really good. I'm just going to put some figures here, because I'm probably just going to be blabbering at this point. I feel like just blabbering, because I've pretty much played with him to the full extent. Should TF Movies go to a different studio with a guy who cares for the brand? I think, like, especially with Transformers 1, they care for the brand, dude. Transformers 1 was awesome. Like, that was my mind's eye for, like, an origin Transformers movie. Because I know some people just, they want it to be super dark and serious all the time. But Transformers 1 had the perfect blend of, like, some silly, some goofy, some high energy, some dark, some serious, some genuine weight. Like, that's what I love about Transformers. Transformers doesn't need to be super dark, like the Machinima series and the Netflix War for Cybertron. I hated those, especially the Netflix War for Cybertron. There was no life in that show. No life at all. Like, at the end of the day, Transformers is about giant, colorful robots that turn into vehicles. Like, it's goofy by nature, dude. Have some fun with it. Like, that's why I loved Mirage in Rise of the Beast, because he was the giant, goofy robot guy. Like, I loved that. Someone set a firework off in a screening. That's wild. I'm curious how Revenge of the Sith theater reactions are going to go. I don't know if I'm going to go see Revenge of the Sith back in theaters. I don't know. I've got some local friends. I've got a group chat of some local buds of mine. We might organize a Revenge of the Sith get together. I don't know. I feel like we should. We should. We haven't seen each other in a while. Isn't IDW Nova Prime like at a boundless scale? I have no idea, dude. My 13 is Sentinel, Nova, Prima, Liege, Amalgamus. Yeah, Amalgamus is the combiner. Nexus, Megatronus, Alphatron, Liege. Yeah, that's a solid 13. That's a solid 13. I'm curious how much prequel meme brain rots can influence people. Dude, like, I can tell you the Master Skywalker, there's too many of them. That's where, like, people are going to throw the popcorn. I can guarantee you. I was going to buy this Megatronus after I get the Constructicons. Do you see him as a good figure? Dude, I see him as a great figure. He's awesome. He's incredible. My only complaints are so minor. It's irrelevant. It's honestly irrelevant how much good is going on. Favorite slow motion and Bayformers? Oh my gosh. I know some people are going to say, oh, Megan Fox. I'm thinking of the robots, bro. Probably Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher and the Bus. It's probably the best. Studio Series Devastation Prime is actually good. He is actually good. I feel like I need to get a new one, though, because mine had a little mark in the front of the face, and it really bugged me, so I painted the face silver, and I don't know how I feel about it. So, yeah, I don't know. Which form of Optimus Prime do you like the most? Character-wise, Transformers Prime. Toy-wise, probably still like Prime stuff. Have you gotten SS Sentinel? Yeah. I haven't edited my review yet, but he's a really good one. Nova Prime is the one who got the Matrix after Zeta Prime. He was the first named Nova Minor until he got the Matrix and became Nova Prime. Oh, that's cool. Spoiler is my favorite Prime Minister. What's a Prime Minister? The reviews I've heard of Devastation Prime basically say his biggest problem is this being extremely... It cut off. Have you gotten any of the Devastator figures? Yeah. Would you want the blocky secret rare Optimus? I mean, yeah. I would love all the secret rares. I'm so happy I got Soundwave, though. That is the one. Some people hating just to find something to hate. I mean, that's how a lot of Transformers fans go. Like, I see people talk about toys like they're the worst thing ever. And it's like, no, it's not the worst thing ever. I gotta blow my nose real quick. I'm sorry. Sorry if that triggers you. Don't worry, my hands are clean. My hands are still clean. Don't worry. What was in the thrift store bag with all the Bionicle parts from your last stream? Other stuff that's not worth showing, honestly. Yeah, I was excited for that Camino Clone Cadet set, and then I realized it was a gift with purchase. It was so annoying. I do understand I'm behind in the chat right now. I'm just scrolling through. Who's your go-to Transformer figure when you just want to play around with? I really like Leader Class Galvatron. That's one I just played with. Obviously, the Sideswipe mold. ROTF Leader Prime. Love that one. I didn't know you bought the Minecraft movie meal. Yeah, I just got one single meal, and I'm like, I better get Grimace. And I got Grimace. That was so great. I'm hoping that Hasbro will do a new Power Master Prime. They might. I can see them doing that. I can see them. You can try putting the cannon on the backpack and lift the back panel up to create a shoulder. Ooh, that sounds cool. That sounds cool. Oop, Rex just died. That's okay. Yeah, I wonder how this would look. Because you can lift this up. Oh, dude! Dude, that's sick! Oh, man. Oh, man. Here, let's get this stuff off. Dude! Look at that! Oh, he just got cooler. I don't know how he got cooler, but he got cooler. That's insane. That's insane. He got cooler. He just got cooler. What do you know? He just got cooler. Oh, wow. Where can we put this other flame? I don't know. Where can we put it? Can we put it in his butt? No. And we'll just put it back there. We'll just put it back there. Or we could put it on the sword. You put it on the sword. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna leave him like that for a little bit because that looks really cool. That looks really cool. I do have Crimson Typhoon from Pacific Rim. I have the old NECA one. I know a newer company did Pacific Rim stuff, and they look really cool, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I care that much to rebuy them. Why didn't they name Mirage Jazz? Because it wasn't Jazz, it was Mirage. That's why. Because he had his Mirage powers. Like, Jazz couldn't do that. Have you gotten any Bionicle sets? I do have a few from the reboot. I have Tahu, and then Wave 1 Kopaka and Wave 2 Kopaka. And then I have the blue one. I forget her name. Can you review Transformers RC toys? I don't know when that opportunity would ever come up, but it might someday. It might. It might. Literally had his personality and alt mode. Well, like, I wouldn't say it has personality. Like, he was, like, lighthearted still, but he didn't have, like, the cool Jazz personality. Like, he wasn't Jazz, but he did have the alt mode. I will give you that. He had the alt mode. But he didn't have anything else, if you ask me. 86 Devastator looks nice. I'm getting it just to have, like, the Constructicons separate, but I'm not going to get rid of my Unite Warriors. Do you think Megatron could beat Megatronus in a fight? Peak Megatron probably could. Like, absolute peak Megatron. Once he's, you know, I would say, like, by the time of, say, Transformers Prime, you know, something like that. When he's a well-worn gladiator and he's had time as leader, he's fought Optimus multiple times. I think experienced Megatron could beat Megatronus. That's how I feel anyway. I'm good, Dustin. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Favorite Rescue Bots figure? Like actual Rescue Bots toy? I wouldn't say I have a favorite. I'm really not sure. When is he going to rise again? He's not. He's gonna fall because he's the Fallen. I got Megatronus at Target. That's where I got him. Is there a recent Transformer figure that you think is overhated? The new Devastation Deluxe Prime for sure. But man, I know Point Blank. I think a lot of people are just dissing on Point Blank like he was the worst thing ever, and I'm like, he doesn't have sideways elbows. That's not the end of the world. Everyone loved Universe Cyclonus, and he didn't have sideways elbows. Like, I don't think that makes or breaks a Transformer toy, if you ask me. Who's your favorite Transformer from Rescue Bot Season 1? Probably Chase is my favorite Rescue Bot character-wise. Do you have any General Grievous figures? Oh, yeah. I've got plenty. I've reviewed some of the worst ones on my channel if you want to check it out. I'm going to get the Hot Toys Grievous, too. I'm going to get that. Is there a new Star Wars movie coming out? Eventually, with Mando and Grogu. I did watch Sonic 3. It's really good. I know my toy is on fire! Darth Gunray. I want to read that new Gunray's voice, but I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't. I'm going to. Dude, your toy is on fire! You found Master Beast's Bone Crusher for only $100? That's not too bad. That's not too bad of a deal. I might get the KO of Bone Crusher, though. Did you see that video about the Dollar General G.I. Joe's line? The one about, like, the guy that investigated the comic books? Yeah, that was actually pretty insightful. I liked that. I'm going to be getting the Sideshow Cadman figure. That sounds cool. The new Studio Series TF1 Sentinel is amazing, and I love him. Yeah, the shoulder cannon is really cool. The articulation on Megatronus is fantastic. Do you agree that 07 Prime is more tamed than his sequel counterpart? Yeah, 07 Prime didn't do that much, like, ridiculous. He, like, decapitated Bone Crusher, but other than that, he didn't do much. I do have all the Jaegers from Pacific Rim, yeah. Jeez, my voice is giving out. I got mucus. Ooh, did I get it? Okay, that got it. Yeah, for the second one, I went for the robot spirits. I didn't get, like, the diamond ones. I got the diamond ones that didn't get robot spirits, like November Ajax. Forgot to mention that Nova Prime was corrupted by the dead universe, which turned him evil. No! What pose should I do to my SS-112 Optimus? I don't know the numbers. Which Optimus? I don't know the numbers, bro. I'm sorry. Megatron versus Will Smith at the Oscars. Megatron, easy. I don't know, Will Smith, you might be able to put up a little slap fight. Have you ever bought something so disappointing it made you take a break from collecting a line for a while? Yes and no. I got the Marvel Legends, like, PlayStation Miles Morales, because I didn't have a Miles Morales at that time. And I was like, oh, cool, I have a Miles Morales figure. I like the character. Because I'm not the kind of guy that needs, oh, but I need the Spider-Verse movie one and the comic one. Like, I'm not that into it with Marvel Legends. I just wanted a Miles Morales. So I got home, I opened it up, and I'm like, yo, it's a pretty cool figure. It's pretty nice. Like, it feels nice and everything. I like the detail. Oh, he's got a Miles Morales head. Let's go ahead and do a little head swap. Neck broke right off. No effort. No effort whatsoever. I tried to use the toy as designed, as functioned, and it just broke. So I was like, well, I know Target has some more. I could just exchange it. But I'm like, you know what? Screw it. This is so stupid. I don't even want this thing. So I just returned it. I didn't get a new one. I ended up getting the, like, spider, like the kid sculpt Miles Morales, but with the Spider-Verse like deco on it. Like that's my Miles Morales. Transformers Prime. There, I just said it. Which Transformer are you excited to get? Onyx Prime. Very excited for Onyx Prime. I still don't understand why some people die on the hill of Megatron should always be a gun. Yeah, he shouldn't always be a gun. I like when he's different stuff. I just built the 04 Master Grade Gundam Wing Zero, and honestly, I loved it. I have that one. Wing Zero Custom or just Wing Zero? Like, we talking Angel Wings? Because I have that one. I have the old HG 1100, and by my desk, I have the Verka. Because that's one of my favorite Gundams. I have the Verka. There's a little peek at my crazy backlog clogging my closet. Yeah, that one's really good. Yeah, I did say sideways elbow action. I did say that. About Hot Toys Grievous, what's your thoughts on him? He looks amazing. He looks incredible. I am happy to drop the $300+ on him. I don't have the General Grievous Transformer anymore. I did a review of it, the wheel bike one, and he suffered from severe gold plastic syndrome, and he shattered to pieces. So I gave him my brother, and he ran over him with a car. I wish he would have filmed it, but no, he just ran it over. I made my channel mascot out of Gunpla. I have a video on. Yeah, I'd love to see that. I need to check out your channel again, Random. It's been a while. It's definitely been a while. I'm so excited that Road to the Hut is going to be... Yeah, I can't believe that. That's wild. I did order HasLab Omega Prime. I did. Probably shouldn't have, but I did. And Leo Kaiser. I'm fine with Leo Kaiser, because that one I really wanted. Do you like Pop-Tarts? I do like Pop-Tarts, but they're not my favorite snack. My favorite snack right now is just like tortilla chips and queso dip. That's my favorite right now. Yeah, Angel Wings, that's where it's at. Here, I can show you mine. That's my 04 Master Grade Wing Zero Custom right there. He doesn't hold the Buster rifles, like, good at all. So I just have him with the beam rifles. There's my fan art wall. Some of them have fallen down because my cats have messed with it a bit, and that's very frustrating. You watched the last scene of Clone Wars and it broke you. Put yourself back together, bro. What's your favorite Dark of the Moon Deluxe class? Either Bumblebee or Soundwave. How does Megatronus stand next to the Studio Series concept art Bumblebee movie Megatron? That one's not super accessible for me right now, but I would say it's definitely chunkier and probably a little taller, but not super taller. They need to make a new Nautica figure. I regret passing up on the Titans Return one. Favorite Marvel movie moment? I don't really know if I have a favorite moment. I'm not big on Marvel. I'm not. Probably like something from the OG, like Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire movie. I don't know. Probably something with like Green Goblin and Spidey, like an iconic fight or something. I'm not big on the MCU nowadays. It's gone down the shitter. It definitely has. I really do want a gun Megatron. Get the classics mold. Get the Nerf gun. You ever show your new shelf space? No, not yet. I will work on that. Do you have all the Jaegers? Yeah. Do you have double O0? I have the real grade 00 Riser. That's what you're asking. I have that one. I don't know if there's a 000. I still have my original Omega Prime in perfect condition. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I have the Optimus, but I don't have the Ultra Magnus. That was my justification for getting it. What's a figure that you believe is overrated and not worth it? The Leader Class, Skyquake, and Dreadwing molds. They're good, but like so many people were praising it as like this is the best thing ever. But I'm like, dude, it's hardly a Leader Class. Like they could have just shrunken the sky just a little bit, and it would have been a Voyager. Like shrunken it by like 10%. But no, they made it just a little big, and they made it a leader. Thanks for stopping in again, Random. Thank you very much. She took me so long to make are you talking about your Nautica? Yeah, Nautica's a cool one. I don't have too many thoughts on 86 Soundwave yet because we don't know what he looks like. Also, is there a favorite figure you have of all time? A lot of my Hot Toys. Definitely a lot of those, but also like Legendary Toys, the knockoff of Masterpiece Prime. Oh, Random's not out yet. Oh, from Bill Divers? Yeah, there's a lot of random Bill Divers kits and Gunpla. I don't have that one. I'm not sure if I've ever seen that one. 000? I'll have to check that one out. Because I do like some of them. Okay, I'm caught up with comments. I'm going to end the stream kind of soon, though. I will end it kind of soon. Do you think the Constructicons from Studio Series are worth it? I mean, yeah, if you don't have Devastator yet, definitely worth it. But if you already have Combiner Wars or the Unite Warriors, it's not as worth it. It's not, especially if you only need like the one set. But me, I want the characters and the combiners separate, because that's always bugged me with combiner characters, how I don't have, two of each. Do you have the Gundam from the newer series? I do not yet. I know the first episode posted on Amazon Prime. I haven't watched it yet. I need to watch it soon. I'm off the next 3 days, so I'll watch it then. And if Transformers created a new Tarn mold, would you buy it? They don't need to make a new Tarn mold. They just made a Tarn mold. Why do they need to do a new one? How do you think McFarlane is going to hold up after losing the DC license? They're definitely going to struggle for a while, but they'll still be okay, I think. Hopefully they pick up some other licenses, kind of like what Mattel did. Like Mattel lost to DC, and they like tried to grasp onto their other brands. Like they went heavier on Motu, they went heavier on Jurassic Park, and I think that's worked out for them. But I'm hoping McFarlane does something similar. What do you think of Age of the Prime Superion? That's looking really good so far. I've got the 2 they've made so far. I don't have Silverbolt yet. I'm sorry, Tarn feels a bit too skinny. He needs to be a bit more bulky. I mean, I feel that, but I kind of like, a cool character not being, like, super beefy all the time. And also, I have the KO upscale one. Like, that kind of satiated my feeling that he was too small. Mattel also makes WWE. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I don't feel like they went super heavier on WWE when they lost DC. Do you have a favorite figure from Prime? The first edition Optimus. You think current Mattel is worthwhile? No. I don't like Mattel much. Do you have a favorite Jaeger? Yeah, from the first movie, Crimson Typhoon, from the second, November Ajax. Gamer Edition Ironhide, that one's really cool. I really like that one. Also, Tarn's Kingdom was complete overrated type stuff. I mean, yeah, but it's still cool. You're going to redo your Decepticon shelf to match your Autobot shelf. You got it. I believe in you. Also, who do you prefer, Nova Prime or Megatronus? I love Nova Prime, especially the toy that came out recently. But I got to say Megatronus. I just feel like he's a more iconic character in the brand. Who's more evil, pure? Probably Megatronus. That's my guess. How's your cat doing? I think the cats have calmed down, thankfully. I haven't heard them in a while. Haven't heard them. You said the correct thing about Gamer Ironhide. Yeah, there's like nothing wrong with it. It's fine. It's a really good figure. I hope we get a Gamer Edition Warpath, like either from War for Cybertron or Dark of the Moon. I want them to start touching those old Transformers movie games. We need those. Megatronus or Unicron? Megatronus, probably. Then again, I'm very biased right now because I just got this really cool toy. Prime Wheeljack's a really good one. Grimace is more evil. Yeah, it's a fair assessment. Yeah, do it Thursday. Random, do it Thursday. Any expectations about TBC announcements from Celebration? No. I have no expectation or hope for Star Wars reveals nowadays. And that makes me just surprised when there's something cool. Like I don't look at what Hasbro Star Wars is doing and like, oh, I really hope they do this or that. It's like, no, I have no hope. I have no expectation. They just do what they do now, and I'll buy some of them. Also, what price do you think 86 Soundwave will be? I don't remember if he's going to be Voyager or Leader. They might make him Leader and like throw in more cassettes. I think that would be okay. I think that'd be okay. Someone said they wouldn't think I'd actually... Oh, yeah, the Grimace is the evil one. Like someone... It's funny, people reference old messages and I already don't remember what they're talking about. Kind of want to see them eventually redo Cybertron Deluxe Unicron. That would be cool. I love that one. 86 Soundwave is going to be a leader, yeah. So he's going to be 55. Unless these tariffs make it terrible, which is a whole subject I'm not going to get into right now. What do you hope for 86 movie Megatron? I hope that they can get a very nice, accurate G1 robot mode and still make him a nice tank or something. That's my hope. I do not want tank treads on his back. I do not want tank treads on his back. I will repeat, I do not want big tank treads on his back. And if they are on his back, I hope we can just remove them. I know I'm a little, what's the word? I need to end this stream because I can't even think of these words. Hypocritical, because I was saying that the Age of Extinction Studio Series Optimus taking his backpack off was not a solution to the kibble. But, man, like, how many times are you going to transform a Megatron like that? I don't know. Like, I just hope there's no big tank treads. That's my biggest hope. You have Soundwave from 2017 Commander Wars Warrior class. What are you talking about? There was no Commander Wars Soundwave. I have no idea what you're talking about. If you were piloting a Jaeger, what Jaeger would you choose to ride? I don't know. Probably Crimson Typhoon, because I love all the different hands. I love that. To remove the treads for Studio Series 86 Megatron is probably a parts forming thing. I don't know. I feel like it could just be a removing it thing instead of parts forming. Do you recommend Epicura's Mando N1? I mean, I don't have it, but if it seems like something cute you'd like, sure, go for it. It's pretty cheap. There is no 86 movie Megatron. If he's not a gun, he isn't 86. The tank design is from Devastation. Yeah, so they might do like a Devastation Studio Series Megatron, because that is valid. Like, it wouldn't be a true 86 Megatron if he wasn't a gun. Like, that's a valid point. But I just hope we get a new Megatron, because that Earthrise Siege mold, it needs some work. It needs some help. Is SDCC Metroplex worth $500 in a damaged box? If it is to you, man, it's not to me, but if it is to you. Join stream Thursday night, please. I wouldn't be able to, unfortunately, random. I'll be visiting family Thursday. But thanks for the offer. Do you have a favorite kaiju? And see, that's the thing. I'm not a kaiju guy. I have all the Jaegers. I have a whole collection of every Jaeger and a single kaiju. Couldn't care less about the kaijus. I had like a couple when the NECA line first started, and then I'm like, why do I have this? I don't even like this, and I got rid of it. Like, I'm not a kaiju guy. I'm just not. Like, I don't care about the MonsterVerse, whatever that is, with King Kong and all these other, like, baby King Kong and white Godzilla. Like, I don't care about the kaijus. I'm not a kaiju guy. I'm a robot guy. The kaiju I like the most out of, like, the whole Godzilla thing is Mecha Godzilla, because he's a robot. That's how I am. That's how I be. If you could be a Transformer, who would I be? A triple changer. Probably, like, Blitzwing. Like, I just got to think about, like, the alt modes and what I can do. Character-wise, like, I would be myself. I'd just be a Transformer. Do you think those are good figures to get? Generations Warpath and Sky Shadow. Generations Warpath, heck yeah. Sky Shadow too, like the old deluxe. I really like him. Those are some of my yo, Uncle Ben's here. What's up? Or Benis. I'm just so used to thinking of his Bento Fire. I do have a Mecha Godzilla figure. I've got like a really tiny one of like the newer design, and then I've got like a vinyl figure of like his classic design. Do you think Hasbro is going to stick to the plastic windows? They better. Why is you up so late, twin? Who's your twin? I'm confused. How do you have the cannons mounted over the shoulder? Someone mentioned this earlier in the stream. You can take his like backpack and you just like attach it and you just hinge it up. And it's really cool. And I love it. Those Transformers Godzilla figures are very disappointing. Yeah, they look like trash. Can you get Tarn and put it beside Megatronus Prime to compare it? I have Bludgeon here to put next to it, size-wise. I have him. Do you have a yellow Chevy? If you have a yellow Chevy, would you put Autobot stickers on it? Oh, heck yeah. If I had a Camaro, I'd make it full-on Bumblebee. Oh, Whiskey is his twin. Okay. Okay. Oh, you both. Oh, yeah. I remember when you were first aid random. I remember that. Have you seen Pacific Rim: The Black? I've not. I meant to, but I never got around to it. But I do have the figure from it. Forget its name. That figure is awesome. I'm trying to remember its name. Not November Ajax. That's the blue one. What's your favorite ROTF Voyager? That's a good question. I love the old Megatron, as weird as it is. ROTF Voyager. I'm looking at my shelves. ROTF Voyager. I feel like I don't have a lot of ROTF Voyagers. The Fallen's not bad. Oh, Bludgeon. No, Mind Wipe. Mind Wipe. Of course, Mind Wipe. Definitely Mind Wipe. I am familiar with Evangelion. I've mentioned it. I mentioned it earlier when I was talking about robots I don't like. I don't like the Eva units. I don't like how they look. They just look weird and spindly, and they have mouths, and I am just not a fan of that. Getting a Camaro, not getting Autobot stickers for it is a war crime. I understand that Evangelion has like a really good story, and like people hype it up, but I don't think I can get past those robots. I just do not like them. Should Studio Series do Hound and Car Drift next? They need to do them. They need to. Hi, Jenna. Thanks for stopping in. Also, who was your favorite Bionicle character? Probably Tahu, the main boy. I like him a lot. You like GCC more than MGO and PvP? Thanks. I mean, MGO's classic. MGO's iconic. I mean, who doesn't like MGO? But the other guy, we don't have to talk about the other guy. Do you have Bayway Jetfire? I do not. I probably won't get it. Have you seen G-Quux? I will. It's on Amazon now, at least like the first episode. I'll watch it soon. I'm very interested to see how it's like an alternate UC. What's your favorite Dark of the Moon Cyberverse figure? I have a whole Cyberverse Dark of the Moon shelf. Love Powerglide. I love the Soundwave. I would say Commander class wise, either Powerglide or Sentinel. Legion class wise, either Soundwave or Bumblebee. That's what I'm saying. Steve from the Minecraft movies of 14th Prime. That's wild. I am hyped for the Combaticons. Can you show us blockies? I can. It'll be dark. They're all just down here. Well, most of them. That's where a lot of my blockies live. Just down here. Right by the air vent. That shelf is already full, and I have like 2 more series without a home. You're just going to send me a screenshot of Instagram, but it won't let me. Do you know that the 2 dead bots in the cell from A6 Transformers movie were Gundams? Yeah, I do know that. They're like a combination of like the Galbaldi and the Rick Diaz. It's really interesting. Part of me is tempted to like build them myself, like get the old HG kits and and put them together. I watched 5 episodes of Evangelion and never watched the rest. Evangelion is a franchise for people who think too highly of themselves and sniff their own farts. That's wild. Yeah, Atlas Destroyer. That's the one I was thinking of. You have something against Prime versus Prime? Not the person. I don't watch his videos. I don't know him personally, but I mean, how he gets his figures do be shady, though. It do be shady. I mean, I don't know. I just don't agree with that method of gaining viewership by just being the first for everything. Would you ever start stop motion? No. I'm not that guy. Can you show us bloomers? What? Blocky. Oh, I already did. That's a typo. Do you think we would ever get an animated style Blitzwing? Maybe. Never say never with Transformers. Never say never. I got a Gundam free at TF convention. That's cool. Have you ever watched Sticky Blue Rat? Yeah, I've seen him, but I don't really watch him. Since you don't like Eva, what do you think about G-Quux's White Red Gundam? The White Red Gundam, I am not the biggest fan of. I don't really like that design much. I might not get that kit. But I like the Red Gundam, and I like the Police Zaku, and I like the, like, gun cannon, like the diet gun cannon, like I don't remember what it's called, like GM Cannon Light, something like Light Cannon. Like those are cool, but the main G-Clux Gundam, I don't vibe. I don't vibe with that much. But for all I know, I'll watch the show and I'll like it. Also, do you have Blitzwing from the Bumblebee movie? I do. What's your favorite Dark of the Moon Studio Series figure? Thundercracker, actually. Oh, episode 2 came out today. That's perfect. Do you own any DNA kits? No, I don't do upgrade kits. I just don't do that. Do you think Megatronus is the same old as Studio Series Megatron? He is not, and I don't think he would be. Even though, like I said, I would like to see a Megatron retooled for Megatronus. Next time I catch up with the chat, I'm going to end the stream, because I need to go. It is 11:30. I want to go to bed soon. Is it Morphin Time, JCC? Not Hasbro sanctioned, of course. Oh, wow. I'm not big on Power Rangers, but it's very interesting how Hasbro bought that brand just to kill it off and just let Playmates do it. Make Steve from Optimus Prime. Oh my gosh. Okay, Random's going. Have a good night, Random. Really hoping Blockies does more TF continuities. That would be cool. I feel like Blockies is really killing it right now. What was the worst experience with Gold Plastic Syndrome you had? The Transformers General Grievous. That was awful. Absolutely awful. You can see it on camera. I did a video on it. RPMs or Hot Wheels? Hot Wheels. The RPMs, I wasn't vibing with those too much, but I really like the Transformers Hot Wheels I have. I'd love to get Barricade someday, if that ever gets properly released. Do you have the newer versions of Machine Robo, GoBots? No, I don't. I wish I had like at least a couple of them. I'm not going to show you my bloomers. How do you like the new Megatronus? I love him. He's so good. I remember even Optibotimus tried to get the whole stolen fig market and had beef with Prime versus Prime. Yeah, Optibotimus, again, I don't know the guy personally and everything, but if you know Transformers, you know the whole, whether it's filling up my cup, the whole meme where he had like a weird Coca-Cola sponsorship. That was so odd. That was so odd. But I remember watching Optibotimus back when I started collecting. I definitely enjoyed it back in the day, but I don't watch them nowadays. The only Transformers channel that I really still actively watch on the daily or with every upload is Thew. That's the only one. It's mostly because he doesn't talk about brand new stuff. I'm very interested in just people shooting the shit about old things. That's what interests me. Have you built any knockoff third-party Gundam kits? I have. I did a video on the Optimus Prime Gundam, and I also did a video on the oversized Origin Zaku, if you want to check those out. What are your thoughts on Star Saber? HasLab Star Saber, he's great, but the little red tips on his guns, like his shoulder cannons in the combined mode, they just break themselves. They just cracked and broke. So my Star Saber doesn't have any red tips on his cannons anymore. They just broke on their own. And do you have SS Bumblebee Blitzwing? I do. I already answered that one. Are Blockies like Gundam? Yes and no. I would say no. If you get an action edition, like Optimus or Megatron or the upcoming Soundwave, yeah, those are definitely like Gundam. But the normal Galaxy version, I wouldn't say so. What's your favorite video game? Arkham City. Batman Arkham City. What if Blockies made Megatronus? I'm sure they will at some point. They'll put him in the Galaxy version line. What's up, Chrome Trooper? Sorry you're tuning in so late to the stream. MGO, I don't watch MGO. The only time I do is when I need to know how to transform something. But he's like the GOAT, in my opinion, when it comes to just being a solid, consistent reviewer. He is so good at that. Optibotimus once accused me of trying to enter a giveaway because I said I didn't really like him in an unrelated YouTube comment section. Interesting. What website did you buy Atlas Destroyer? That's a good question. Did I get him on P Bandai? Or Big Bad Toy Store? I don't remember. I might have ordered him on P Bandai. That was so long ago. I don't watch any Perspective End. but I know he makes cool stuff. I just don't watch a lot of other Transformers reviewers. Thew's pretty much the only one. Do you think they'll ever make another Scrounge figure? I hope they do someday. Do you have the special Blockies Bayverse? No, I don't have the special ones, just the normal one. Favorite Batman Batmobiles? Oh my goodness. I actually have a collection of all of the Batmobiles, like the toys. Like I have the action figure compatible toys for each Batmobile, like the first one. So I have like the Toy Biz 89. I have the like 05 Batman Begins. I have like the 2016 BVS one. I have the Robert Pattinson one. Uh, Favorite Batmobiles. Love the animated series one. Love the Arkham Knight one. 89 is iconic. Tumblr's great. Not a fan of the Ben Affleck one. Not a fan of that one. Yeah, there's a lot of cool ones. What's your favorite Transformers video game? War for Cybertron. Definitely. Sorry, Sith Astromech, you did miss everything. But hey, you can always tune into the replay. Should Optimus turn into a different vehicle than a truck? Nah, he should always be a truck. But if he's another vehicle, it's not the end of the world. Do you like SS The Fallen or the... Oh my gosh, more comments. Or the Age of the Primes Megatronus? I think I like the Age of the Primes ones more. How does Prime vs. Prime get his figures when there's always a pre-order and wait 30 months? He's got a link. He's got a connection. He's got a very illegitimate connection. I don't know much more than that, but I don't really agree with that. I just don't. 1966 Batmobile is my main. I like that one, but I'm not big on that one. Like I've got the Hot Wheels because I also collect Hot Wheels Batmobiles. I love the Asylum Batmobile as well, the Arkham Asylum one. But like I don't even have an action figure compatible like Adam West Batmobile because there wasn't one back in 1966. The closest is like the old Mego one, and I don't know if I would ever get that. Do you think the Arkham Batman Beyond game will ever be made? Dude, I hope so. I hope so. I would love that. They just have to pretend Suicide Squad doesn't exist, and I think that's pretty easy because no one likes it. And just be like, because kind of do like a mix between Dark Knight Returns and Batman Beyond, because at the end of Dark Knight Returns, minor spoilers if you don't know like a 30, 40-year-old comic, Bruce Wayne fakes his death at the end of that, but he's still kind of like operating. And Arkham Knight, the ending of that, assumes the same thing. So, just have Bruce Wayne kind of grow old and then Terry takes over. Last question. What are your thoughts on the new Age of the Primes or AoE Optimus Prime SS? I have a whole video on it if you want to check it out. I like it a lot. And do you think they'll make an AoE SS Lockdown? They already did make an AoE SS Lockdown. They already did. Like all the way back in like Wave 2. They already did do that one. Do you remember the sports car collab on Optimus turned into a sports car? I have that in my Big Bad Toy Store pile of loot. I'll make a video on it eventually. Did TF1 Megatron ever release? Yeah, he released. He was kind of a difficult one to find, though. I think I only found him once or twice, like when I bought him. Alrighty. I have caught up to the comments. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you all for tuning in. I have seen the Supreme Collab Optimus. That's stupid. But thank you guys. No, I mean like they'll make a remold of AoE SS Lockdown. Into what? What will they remold it into? Sorry, HDK. You can watch the replay. Watch the replay if you want to tune in. You can't really interact much, but it'll be there. All right. I'm going to end it. I want to go to bed. Thank you guys for tuning in. This was very fun. I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed opening a super awesome figure. I don't think they need to make a larger Lockdown. I don't think they do. I don't think that's necessary. Because, I mean, he's going to be small compared to Optimus in a way. Because he kind of size shifts in the movie, so it's difficult to make that happen. I don't think it needs to happen. I'm fine with the original one. Alrighty, guys. I'm almost out of my water. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ta. Bye-bye. This was fun. Chicken jockey. Release! Water bucket, release! Choke on